We just did our first stream on Kick, and we have a lot to talk about. I'm going to be going over pros, cons, and something that caught me completely off guard. Before we dive right in, make sure to subscribe to the channel and like the video. I want to be your content mentor and help you navigate this journey of content creation and streaming. So for those of you that don't know, I've been streaming under the name Kid Shadow for the past 3 years. I'm a full-time content creator. This is all that I do. So when I found out about a platform called Kick that's giving creators 95% of their subs, I had to check it out. All right, so I'm going to go over the pros and cons of my stream and Kick as a platform. I'm going to start with the cons first. The biggest one probably being there's no Stream Elements or Streamlabs integration. You have to use something called Botrix, which is a little bit annoying to kind of reset up everything. It's not the end of the world, but that's probably the biggest downside that I've seen with Kick is having to set all that up. And I personally just don't like Botrix. I don't think it works as good, but I know that once integration with Stream Elements or Streamlabs comes, this entire problem is gone. The second con I would say is Kick's mobile app. Now I know they just launched it. However, it's kind of buggy. It's really hard. I had a lot of followers telling me that when they would try to click the follow button, it wasn't letting them. And just overall user experience wasn't the best on the mobile app. The desktop is definitely a lot cleaner, and it really just looks like green Twitch. I'll be honest with you, Kick looks just like Twitch. I don't even think they're trying to hide that at this point, but it feels familiar, which is a nice thing for users. It's a really easy jump. When I had my community go from Twitch to Kick for the stream, nobody really felt like they were out of place. Everybody said that it feels literally the same way, which is a big W in my opinion. Now, the last con that I'll mention is something specific, at least for me, is there was no sound alerts or any channel point redemptions. That's a huge thing for me as I use a lot of sounds and I let my community use noises to interact with me, mess me up, piss me off, blow out my eardrums. And that was something that I heard some people in my community saying that they missed some of those sounds. So for me, that was definitely a big drawback, but it's not the end of the world. And I'm sure that you can add functionality like that to Kick. I just haven't figured it out yet. But for what little Kick does wrong, they do so much right. I'm just going to say it. The 95-5 sub split is huge. I want to put this into perspective. If I made $100,000 in subs off Twitch, I only get to keep 50,000 of it. After taxes, that looks more like $35,000. So if I want to make 35 grand a year off subs on Twitch, I need to get $100,000 in subs. On Kick, I would get to keep $95,000 before taxes. That's huge because that allows me to reinvest into my business and grow my platform with the tools, marketing, and just outright make a living off of content a lot easier. That's a huge W for any content creator out there. The second positive to Kick right now is that there's less competition. With it being a newer platform, it's easier to stand out. My first stream, I held over 50 something viewers for quite some time, and I don't even think we dipped under 30 viewers for most of the 5 hours that I was live. That's impressive. That's really awesome. For anybody that knows the grind of streaming and how hard it is to build a community and get noticed, it seems like Kick is making it an easier time for smaller streamers because there's less competition. This last pro is the one that caught me off guard. I wasn't expecting this, but I had a lot of people in chat tell me that they loved that the second they would send their messages, I would see it. There was literally no delay between chat and I. So it made the conversation feel more alive, made it easier to be engaged because there was no delay. Now, I don't know if it's going to stay that way as the platform grows, but for someone like me who's a huge community streamer, to be able to talk to people in real time with zero delay, that's huge. That is amazing, and I was not expecting that whatsoever. I hope this video helped you out. For those of you that are on the fence for giving it a shot, trying a new platform, I say go for it. My experience was amazing. I hope to see you on a stream. I'm Kid Shadow. Much love.